there, like football, roulette, esports, even horse racing. Now, we can bet, win, and get paid instantly via mobile money or EFT directly to our bank accounts. All you have to do is visit betway.com.gh. That simple, you know. Once you're on the internet, you log on, and yeah, you can make some money with these various sports. Now, Betway is for the love of the game. Terms and conditions apply. Remember, you have to bet responsibly, no under 18s, and is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. So, as always, quick commercial break. Very interesting stuff coming up. Stay tuned in. You're welcome back at MX24GH, every single platform, and at the hashtag MX Live. But right now, it's time to introduce my pundits. Every single Thursday, I have these two fly guys join me on the show. I have Kobe Bilgi. How you doing, man?
It's cracking,
looking
bro.
Bright and orange.
Thank you.
It's like you've had a very good week, right?
Yeah, it be 50-50.
Yeah. What have you been up to this week? Your fans want to know.
Oh, we'll see.
You see? We'll see. Charlie Anthony James, how you doing, my brother?
I'm good,
How's
man.
your week been, man?
It's been good. I was here on Tuesday, so it's Thursday now. Yesterday, writing a few things. Got something cooking up for December. You might know about it, so can't say too much right now. Just working on that, and then
It's good. You know, we have a lot coming up. But thank you guys once again so much for making time through today. Ghanaian comedy. And you know, when we say comedy, like right now, social media, you know, influencers, we have comedic, that comedic aspect. We have on-stage comedians. We have movies, you know, people in movies. And the thing with, I think with comedy is, I don't know if it's fair to say you have to be good at all these things, but we have some very talented actors and actresses who are very good at all these things. Kevin Hart, you know, he's good on stage, he's good in the movies, in skits. Do you guys think you have to be good at all these things now to break through in the comedic space? Do you have to?
With the names you've mentioned, I would say yes, because you take it back to the legends like Richard Pryor or even Bill Cosby, right? Rowan Atkinson and all the greatest comics that have been out there, they've always started on stage and then ended up in movies, do skits, and now obviously because of social media and the way television has become, they can transverse into anything they want to get into. But I think as a comic, you need to be all-rounded and be able to be good at all these other areas as well.
But what do you think?
Do you think like I support exactly what Anthony said. You know, as a comedian, for instance, when you're a comedian in a movie, people want to see you do you, like you alone. What can you do? So that's when the stand-up comedy comes in. So I think as a comedian, you should try as much to, you know, engage yourself in all these three, you know, sectors or the categories, so that, you know, you can be confirmed when we say you're a comedian. You can be like, this one, like you be comedian, like you be actor, you know, then things. So.
But I've always said, I think comedy is, I don't want to say the most difficult aspect of being an entertainer, but it's very difficult
to make people
to be a comedian.
Smile.
Do you think, why do you think, I don't know if this part of the industry or this part of the world, but it seems like they're not given as much attention as artists, actors and actresses. You know, artists are complaining, you know, actors, but it seems like the comedic space, per what you've seen so far, why do you think that's the case?
Not to take a dig at anyone, but I think, personally, I think comedians are among the smartest people in the world, right? That being said, because it's a whole psychological game. Me being on stage, making people laugh on TV and the people present at the moment takes a lot of skill, right? So you have to be very well crafted, write stuff down. I don't think we're taking it that serious. When you look at film, especially like the Kumawood actors and stuff, you have a Jacko, Lil Wayne, they're really good on-scene comedy, if you want to call it that. When it comes to stand-up comedy, as an outsider looking in, I don't know how well diverse we are in Ghana for stand-up comedy, so I might be wrong. again, I've only been for 7 months now, so I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see how global.
Well, I've been here, I've seen it, so I think I'll confirm what he's saying because.
So our comedians are not as funny.
No, not as funny. You know, they are just mostly one-sided. When he's a comedian in movies, that's what we see.
Oh.
You know, because I can't say their name one comedian that does stand-up comedy, act in movies, and you know, I can't even name one in Ghana yet. Oh,
yeah.
You know,
I think what's his name? Acrobato. He was on Concert Party back in the day, wasn't he? He used to do stand-up comedy. I think back in the day when Concert Party was around, people used to do stand-up comedy. I actually enjoyed it back
but
in the day.
that was like a play.
It was more of a play.
Yeah,
it wasn't really actual.
I'm trying to think.
Not like a stand-up comedy like him alone. Too,
Yeah, I'm trying to think because the thing is, you know, again, we've sat here and I've asked this question, you know, us as Ghanaian artists, you know, our brands are strong enough.
Right.
When now you want to compete with the international market, you know, there's always, I mean, entertainment is competition, call it healthy competition, whatever you want to call it. But so I think it's fair enough to ask our comedians, why aren't they breaking through? Because I'm just going to jump into the story, and this was very interesting to me. Parrot Mouth, he's actually lashed out at Nigerian promoters and event organizers for not putting Ghanaian comedians on as much, you know, on their platforms as Ghanaian promoters put our Nigerians on these platforms. And again, you know, sometimes this conversation, it seems like it's been worn out, you know, Ghana, Nigeria. I just don't think you have to put someone down to make yourself better.
Facts.
That's the thing. But with what he's saying, there might be some truth to it. Yeah. Now, the thing is, if there is truth to it, is it because the comedians are not doing as well to be put on those platforms, or they're just being overlooked, even though they're doing very well? Okay, so this is what he said. I tell people that this was very controversial. Okay. I tell people that Nigerians are very greedy when it comes to their platform. If not, then they should be pulling the Ghanaians there to go and perform. But I don't know why they are doing. I'm assuming you want to say what they're doing. It's not right, because if we organize shows here in Ghana, we bring them. So I think they should also carry our people there. Okay, so this is what he had to say. Once again, please send us messages. What do you think about this? MX24GH, those are our platforms. Again, this is a business, right? Entertainment is a business. Now, when he says something like this, people are going to agree with him. I want to know from you guys, is it because our comedians are not doing enough, or is it just that our other platforms don't appreciate our talent enough to put them on stages there?
It's all about being relatable. I'm going to say this very carefully. I don't think Ghanaian comedians are making relatable comedy for people outside Ghana, right? Because what we know of Nigeria is that they invest heavily in entertainment. In the whole of Africa right now, they have the biggest entertainment sector, right, in terms of films and whatnot, and comedy as well, right? So I think if we made more relatable content, I don't see why Nigerians wouldn't want us there anyway. We wouldn't need to be asking for handouts or saying we need to go there. They'll be calling us straight away and be promoting our stuff as well. We had, back in the day, I think it was on TV3, I watched a show, was it Basket Mouth, when he came to Ghana. Yeah. And he did a stand-up comedy on TV3, and it was really relatable. He made comedy which fused Ghanaian and Nigerian topics together, which made people laugh so much. We need to make relatable content. You mentioned Kevin Hart. When he makes comedy, he makes it relatable. He brings his family inside, which everyone can relate to. I don't think that's happening. Again, correct me if I'm wrong.
What do you think? Because, you know, I hear something like this, and it's true, we don't see Ghanaian comedians out there as much. Even we have shows in Ghana, we don't see Ghanaian comedians as much on our shows here. So there has to be something, there has to be a problem somewhere. But I just want to know, is it our comedians? And I'm hearing this, and you know, I'm hearing this, and I'm hearing relatable, and I'm thinking, yeah, is there some truth to this again? Because I'd watch an American, right? They'd have comedic skits, and they don't even move that much. They say stuff, and you laugh.
Yeah.
They're not even like per physicality, right? They don't even like throw their hands, but it's very funny. It's not to say there are not comedians there who don't do this, but again, you can relate to it because maybe you understand where they're coming from, what they're saying. So again, is it the comedians, or is it the platforms that don't appreciate us? Because if we had the biggest comedian in Ghana, I'm sure he'd be on other platforms. So per what you've seen. And again, it might be subjective because some people might say this, some people might say that. But for what you've seen, what do you think?
Well, I think I've been to a few, comedy shows in Ghana where, to be frank, I was happy to be there because it was entertaining. Like, the jokes were hitting and all of that. But I think we as Ghanaians are not taking the comedy scene serious. That's what I see. Because if for an event organizer to put a Ghanaian comedian on, it's like, you say what you go do, you just go full for the state top, that be all. And even if they'll put you on, they are looking at your numbers you have on social media. You understand me? And to be frank, if you compare the Nigerian skit makers and Ghanaians, even the comedians, they have numbers than us. Understand me? So if a Nigerian promoter or event organizer is putting up a show, it's not charity. He's putting money in there. He's expecting money to come back. So it's not yet he's coming to show that I'm supporting my brother African. No. Right. You understand me? So maybe we are not taking it, because I've listened to comedies, I've seen skits, and I think it's funny. But maybe not enough compared to the Nigerians.
But, okay, let me ask you guys this. Can you blame the event organizers, though? Because I always say this business we're in, it's cutthroat. Yeah. It's a business. We're here to make, as much as you want to entertain, you have to make money to sustain your craft. Yeah. That's the truth. I tell young artists all the time, I know you're good, but if to sustain it to some extent, to the largest extent, there has to be money involved. There has to be that push. Can you blame event organizers, honestly? Because they get a lot of stick. People attack event organizers, you're not putting them on, they're always being attacked. And I get it, we won't see them on there. But from a business perspective, can you blame them if they're not putting these comedians on, if they feel like they're not going to get the numbers, they're not going to get the money? Because Kobe just said, they have the numbers. And again, we hear Ghana, Nigeria, we like this thing. It's like every time. But to Nigeria's compliment, to compliment Nigeria, they're always, or other industries are being compared to them because they're doing so well. Right. You cannot take that away from them. Let's be very honest. You can't take this away from them. So again, let's look at now the event organizers. Can you blame them 100% if they're not putting us on? If they feel like we're not going to pull the crowds? If they feel like, sorry to say, we're not funny enough?
The Ghanaian event organizers or the
Ghanaian, because like I said, in Ghana, you don't even see as many Ghanaians on these platforms as we want. And we want these things. So Ghanaian event organizers, Nigerian event organizers, do we think we can blame them if we're saying this is a business?
No, you can't blame them because, as I said, it's not charity. I'm putting money in there. I want money back. You understand me? So if I'm putting up a show and I'm to put you on, and me, I know you are funny, but a lot of people don't know you are funny. To be frank, how am I supposed to get my money back? Because next time, if someone sees you, the next time he's coming for my show, he'll be like, the last time I saw some comedians I don't even know. Understand me? So I think you can't blame them. They are putting money in there. And to talk about the Nigerian events organizers, they are very smart in a way that, look, if a Nigerian event organizer is putting up a show, he's expecting what he's doing to catch attention of other people outside the country, not just Ghana. Yeah. You understand? Because he's looking at, after this show, I want to see a bigger stage, a bigger platform next time. But as Ghanaians, you are just putting up because, I'm the event organizer, I won't do some. You get me? So you can't blame them.
Okay, I'm the event organizer, I just won't do some. Okay. Let me ask you guys this. Can we honestly have an extremely big comedic show in Ghana, maybe investing 500,000 Ghana cedis, 1 million Ghana cedis, and not have a Nigerian comedian on it? You see, people don't want to ask these things, right? People don't want to talk about these things, but I'm going to ask, right? Because the truth, sometimes it hurts. Yeah. But can you do that? Would you do that?
No, I won't.
So you're saying what, you would put a Nigerian on?
Yeah. Okay. I'll put a few. Even if it's a few, I'll do it.
Probably even headlining.
Yeah.
And that's the sad truth.
I'll do it because...
And you see, this is not to say that our comedians are not good. Yeah. Let's not get this wrong.
No, they are good.
Business-wise,
they are really good. Big shout to Made in Ghana.
Anthony,
they are really funny, yeah.
I mean, Jacinta, I love her, she's amazing. I feel like she deserves more of a platform.
I think for a safety net, it would be wise to have a couple Nigerian, maybe not headlining, but maybe co-headlining with a Ghanaian comic, just to make it easier and just better for my pockets. Now, let's take the biggest... comic in Africa, that would be Trevor Noah, right? Smart guy. He does really good stuff. Now he's in America doing the whole talk show thing. And when you look at his stand-up comedies, they're very relatable. Again, we mentioned this word over again, relatable. They're very relatable. Everyone understands where he's coming from, right? So if Madison Square Garden is booking him, they know that they will get the numbers. It's a numbers game, right? So you're right. If I'm an event organizer and I'm going to hire a certain amount of comics to come, I'm going to include the biggest stars, including Nigerians, because I know I'll get my money back in my return on investment.
And maybe, you know, a little bit I'll blame our content creators. Because back in the days, we had Key Soap, then a concert party, and there were no Nigerians on the stage.
Right.
No. There were shows.
And it was the biggest thing, right?
You understand me? Up to now, we think about it. Akrobeto is known because of those times.
Yeah.
You understand me? So if they were able to do it, why is it that we can't do it now?
It should be easy now.
And
now they've got TikTok and whatnot. Why
I mean, like, it's crazy to me because, you know, Akrobeto, I think, like, he's the greatest. Like,
legendary.
Legendary.
And, you know, he had this thing where he was mentioning, like, football teams, their names, right? And I think Dortmund was posting it, like, all these... So again, we have these conversations, but these things, it's relatable. These things can be done.
Okay, so I've always said, we can agree to.
For example, artists, right? We always say,
your
oh, we want artists to be number one. Black Sharif is doing it.
Yeah.
Camido is doing it.
Exactly.
So once they've done it, we don't have an excuse. But trying to find out the issues, that's why we have these conversations. Send us messages, MS24GH on every single platform. Please add the hashtag.
Wow.
And what do you think? Okay, Kobe, do you think you're a role model?
Me?
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Do you think you're a role model, Kobe?
Yeah, to my kid brother. So I'm a role model to my kid
So
brother.
people watching this, do you think you're a role model?
I
To your
might not
Instagram
know.
followers, do you think
I don't know. Because definitely I have a few people commenting on my stuff and saying, yo, bro, you are doing great. I look up to you and all that. So definitely, so far as I'm there, I'm a public figure. Someone is looking up to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that one there.
Anthony, do you think you're a role model?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
So I Googled this. Role model. A person looked to by others as an example to be imitated.
Right.
Okay. So someone you look up to, you want to study them. Okay. Now, when someone is a role model, do you think, again, you guys, do you think you have to live by certain standards, not just financially, attitude-wise, how you carry yourself, the places you're at, being relatable, like you said? Do you think you have to live by example these standards?
100%, yeah. That's not me saying be fake, right? Be who you are, but be the best version of you, because somebody out there's a young kid out there watching us three right now on TV and saying, I want to be like these guys. I want to be on TV one day. I want to be a talk host. I want to be a musician. I want to be a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
They're looking up to us, right? Not just our behaviors, but the job we do. So we need to come here, make sure we get our facts right, make sure we do our job 100%. You always say you're only as good as
your last show,
exactly. So to any kid out there who's watching us three, again, I hope I'm a good role model, but like you said, your younger brother.
Yeah, it looks like
it doesn't matter who it is. We are always showing exemplary attitudes to certain people.
So the thing is, being a role model might stop you from doing certain things.
Yeah.
That's an example.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people look up to me and saying, I don't want to do this. Okay, so the thing is, Lydia Forson, and I'm sure a lot of people look up to her. I mean, I've met a couple of times. We always had great personal conversations. She said, I am nobody's role model. Let me live my life. And this is very interesting to me because I've seen a couple of celebrities on other platforms say this thing. So as you guys can see, this is what she said. I am nobody's role model, please. That tag you people used to try and make people feel like they owe you some type of behavior. Me, I don't like. I am trying to figure life out like the rest of you. Leave me to it. Now, this is very interesting, and I think there's something to be said or to be looked at in what she's saying. This part really really got to me. She said, that tag you people used to try and make people feel like they owe you some type of behavior. So now that's why I said, now, you know, when you're out there, maybe there's certain things you don't want to do because you know people look up to you. But now these celebrities, likely they're forcing us saying, yo, don't hold me to any standards. Let me live my life because I'm trying to figure everything out just like you are. Kobe, what do you think? You know, when you saw this tweet, what do you think?
Well, I think she's getting the whole thing wrong because, you know, first of all, I'll say big respect to Lydia Forson because she's one of the greatest people I've seen, you know, from actress to producer to a lot of things. And, you know, when you go to Twitter, she's a very big female advocate. When there's a female issue on there, people are looking up to her to say something. So this should tell you that people look up to you. I think right now there's been an outbreak because she's tired. You know, she's tired, and celebrity is normal.
In this business, are you allowed to get tired?
You can't.
Because, you know, I think, sorry to cut you, my brother, I'm going to let you carry on, but I said, I was speaking to a friend last week, and we're talking about the entertainment space, right? And being a pundit, being a musician. No matter what I'm going through my day, I have to come here and do a good job for that 1 hour.
Exactly.
My energy is on point. If my energy is down, my producer's going to tell me, your energy is down. Yeah. I can't risk it. So if I'm having a bad day, before I'm on air, I have to let it slide for when I'm on air. I have to psych myself up no matter what I'm going through. So again, for this business, and it might seem like it's not a fair thing to say, but you have to understand you're entertaining people. Again, we say when we talk about mental health issues, you know, these celebrities, they go through things. Now, because of social media, they speak on it. But when you're an entertainer, when you're a sportsman, you have to live up to certain standards. Not too long ago, a couple of days ago, I saw Cristiano Ronaldo. He's the most abused footballer in the world.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's the greatest.
Yeah,
There's sacrifice.
Yeah.
Bro, this job comes with negative energy. When you're out there, and I know we want to say, oh, you know, be nice to people. But bro, the internet is the internet.
Exactly.
Life is life. You have to have tough skin to some extent.
Yeah. Right.
So again, Kobe, are we allowed?
I think, you see, one of the things that we don't understand is the brain is yet to understand that some things are just for creativity purpose. That is one thing
that's interesting.
Because we see people in movies. You know, this movie, Prison Break, the guy was Lincoln Bros. He said one day he went to a mall to buy something, and he saw an old man who was sneaking behind him. And like 5 minutes later, police were there. They asked the old man and said he saw him wanted on. I think he saw the movie, so he thought the guy was actually wanted. These are some of the things that our brains see when you're a creative person. You understand me? So when you're a creative person, there's nothing like, nah, I'm going off air. You are always on air. You are always on stage. People are looking up to you.
Yeah.
You get me?
I mean, that's true, because even when you're out there, now everyone is holding a phone. You can't do certain things, people who are not as out there as you are right now. And even with social media, you don't even have to be out there.
Yeah.
Someone takes the phone, snaps you. You have to always be on point. What do you think about this whole role model thing?
100%. It's kind of a given. Once you're in the public eye, you don't have a choice anymore. To be honest, that what do you want to call it? That safety net has been taken away from you. Now, unfortunately or fortunately for Lydia Forson, young people will look up to her. I look up to her. She's a great actress, really good actress. Yeah. So, if you're going to say, well, this lifestyle, I don't want to. Sorry, but you chose that lifestyle. So you have to be, and again, don't be fake. No one is saying don't be who you are, right? And I hope she actually sees herself as a good person, because you have to be, right? And then people, when you're outside, you don't go against your own norms. Then that way you're not being fake. So people look up to you. You're still doing you. Like you, for instance, Jason, very well-mannered man.
I always say, like, I'm the same off air.
Yeah, you're the same off air as you're on air.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Exactly. So whether people see you outside your workplace or at work, you're the same person, which takes nothing away from you. So again, it's just the life you chose.
Yeah, is that the problem when people try to live a certain way? That, again, being fake, you know, keeping up with the Joneses, you know, a certain lifestyle. Do you think that's where the problem might be for celebrities and people?
Yeah, there's nothing like you can be yourself being a celebrity. If you're a creative, you can never be yourself. There's a reason why you're a creative, because you perform, do things that has nothing to do with you. Sometimes it has something to do with you. Sometimes it had nothing to do with you.
Right.
So being a creative, there's nothing like I want to be myself.
Really?
No.
Don't we see like, what's this actor's name? John Wick. What's his name? I forgot. Keanu Reeves. Like he takes a train.
Yeah.
He eats by the corner.
He's been doing that from day one.
Wears normal sneakers.
Okay, apart from that guy, mention another guy, you know.
Oh, there's
I want to say Kendrick Lamar, but
Kendrick Lamar. I can mention Jonah Hill. There's lots of celebrities out there that.
Yeah, but I bet they are doing a few things that they don't want to do.
But who knows? That's the thing.
I bet they are doing a few things.
Example. Let's take this example, for instance, right? If I was a nobody, right, and I went outside and I slapped someone, right, it will be between me and that person. Now, Will Smith goes on stage at Oscars and slaps Chris Rock. Because of who he is and he's a role model, look at the backlash he's getting. You understand? Look
So the thing is, as angry as Will Smith was,
You understand me?
he
So
shouldn't
that
have
comment
been
is exactly what I was saying. Because he was Will Smith, people expect him to let it slide.
Okay, but let me give you an example. But that's just society. It doesn't mean if you're not famous, you can slap someone. That person can still like take you to court. So
yeah, exactly.
you know, I always say, like I have when I see people say, "Oh, I'm quick-tempered," nobody should. I'm like, bro, everybody's quick-tempered.
Yeah.
Don't stand somewhere and say, "Oh, my heart is just here." When I get angry, per society, per respect, per the law, if you want to steal, you have to tell yourself not to steal because it's illegal. Isn't that just like being a role model? Yeah. If you want to do something, you have to tell yourself, "Oh, I don't want to do it," because more so. Yeah, out there. So maybe what Kobe said.
Well, we are looking at 100%. The back. It confirms what I'm saying. But again, what we are doing is we are looking at the bad side alone.
Yeah.
I mean, creatives do good things. They do good things that people copy.
People look up to them. Yeah.
You understand me? So we should look at that side too as well.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
You understand me?
It's you know, it's a very tricky thing, like Lydia said, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people agree, a lot of people disagree, because one thing I've said is, you know, now there's so many movements out there, and you don't know if someone is part of a movement genuinely or for the public eye, but you would never know. You know, people support charities. Is it because they want to be seen a certain way, or because they actually believe in the charities they're part of? Or would you?
A lot of celebrities do silent charity, where they don't tell anyone about it, and actually the public bring it out without their consent.
That's true too.
What I would say is this, right? As a celebrity or anybody in the public eye, look after your mental health, right? Make sure you have the right people around you, because you're in the public eye 24/7, right? When you get your alone time and you're at home with your family or your therapist or whoever you see for your mental health, make sure it's intentional, right? Because celebrities go through a lot.
Yeah.
I've only been in Ghana for 7 months on TV, right? And now I drive and I cry. People be like, Anthony James. So I'm like, oh, people actually notice me now. I have to make sure, right, I'm an upright citizen. Doesn't mean I was wrong before, but I have to just be more cautious now.
Yeah.
You understand? You can't be out there getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? If you smoke, you can't be out there smoking. You have to be very cautious as to who's looking at you, because people have opinions. And to you, it might be fine. That's your everyday thing. But to someone else, that's wrong. And it goes on air. Social media finds it. You don't have any defense.
So that means, like, it can't really be done 100%.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like,
you are always performing.
It's just not possible, because you'd wear a certain thing. People like, oh, you're out there. You drive a certain car. People like, you're famous. Why are you taking an Uber? You'd walk a certain way. Everyone is always criticizing you.
What do you have to do?
Unnecessary pressure.
If you can actually overcome it, then like you're really
you're a great person, because I've never seen no one said, this is my life. I become a famous person. You know, even Bob Marley had to live a certain life because he was famous.
Yep.
As real as he was, because Bob Marley died and no one can boast of a mansion or a Porsche car that belongs to Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Even though he's known now. But he had to do a few things, you know, just because he's a celebrity and people look up to him.
Exactly.
Bob Marley smokes. Everyone knows that. But there are some things that he couldn't do on stage because people look up to him.
Unless you don't care like Fela Kuti, then.
You understand? And you go all out, right?
But you see, even him, he did it on stage. That was him, right? And people still look up to him.
Yeah.
No matter what. So be true to yourself. That's what I would say. Just don't be a bad person. Yeah.
It's very dicey. I think when it gets to the point where, you know, you're spending money you don't have, you're doing things, you know, it's just not you. It's going to drain you down no matter who you are, you know. You know, I always said, back in the day when Shatawale was doing what he was doing on social media, if Shatawale wore a suit, was diplomatic about it, I don't think anyone would pay attention to him. I don't think he would have the leverage he has now. But because, you know, he was for the youth, he went on Facebook. You know, Shatawale was Facebook. Every other day he'd attack. And people would attack him for what he was saying. But you have to, there was some truth in every single thing that Shatawale did.
Yeah.
Again, it's subjective, but what he was doing right, was it wrong? But was his message getting across? And that would be a very big yes. Now he has the fan base he has, and Lydia Foster said we shouldn't look up to him, but people are still going to look up to him.
For that one, it's just a thing. She's just cautioning people. She's just trying to be like, look.
But she's also trying to live a life.
Yeah,
I think
that's all she's trying to do.
It's the, what do you want to call it? The expectancy rate. She's saying, do not expect too much from me than I'm already doing. I mean. And I think that's perfect.
Guys, we're going to go for a quick commercial break. Let us know what you think about looking up to celebrities, living a certain lifestyle, you know. Send us messages again, AdamX24GH on all platforms. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Kumasi, are you ready? The Power of You, in partnership with Maven Records and Independence Hall, present the Garden City's biggest festival, a festival of live music, arts, and entrepreneurship. Welcome to the Power of You Festival Maven Experience. Join the Entrepreneurship Summit on Friday, the 19th of August, and the musical concert on Saturday, 20th August 2022, from 5 p.m. till we shut it down. The after party is at the Void Nightclub inside SG Mall. Come, let's wait to performances from the super talented Crayon, the Love Don't Cost a Dime hitmaker Magic, and Nigeria's hottest rapper Ladipo. Strap up and get your tickets at 50 Ghana Cities for the Youth Pass, 200 Ghana City for the Trailblazer, and 400 Ghana Cities for the Golden Circle. Purchase tickets at powerofyoufest.com. This event is powered by Elevate Network with official media partners MX24 TV.
I see the glory of God.
Prepare for a Holy Ghost encounter as Ohima Mercy Ministries and Outreach, in partnership with Soul Brother Records and ICGC Calvary Temple, present Tabiata Healer Experience 2022. Theme Clouds of Glory, the very best of Ohima Mercy and Friends at the 9th edition of the Healer Experience. Featuring Benjamin Dube from South Africa, Lebo Segobela, South Africa, MOG, Pastor Isaiah, Kofi Pepra, F.A. Grace, Joe Metal, Akase Brimpong, CC Chu, Rama Enchi, SK Frimpong, Mr. M Revelation Nigeria, with ministration from Ohima Mercy. Sunday, 14th August at ICGC, Calvary Temple, Sakumono Spintex from 4 p.m. sharp. Proudly brought to you by Tabia, sponsors, media partners. Admission is free. Tabiata Healer Experience. Come experience praise and glory of our Lord. Clouds of glory.
Welcome back, guys. MX24GH, all platforms. We discussed a lot, comedians in Ghana, role models and the like. Let us know, please, what you think. And with all these interviews, you know, we post snippets on social media, on our YouTube pages, so you have to check them out. But tomorrow, Premier League season is starting. Are you guys excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm super excited.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday, but the Premier League starting.
Arsenal's playing tomorrow.
That's right.
What team again are you?
I'm a Blues fan.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, baby.
What's
I know they watch ball, I beg.
Oh, but you have to have a team.
I haven't seen Manchester, but I know they watch. I don't know they play my players.
Okay, that's why it gets swag like that. As for Chelsea fans, but anyways, if you're a football fan, you know, with Betway you can make some more money, you know. I would say any device that connects to the internet, go on there, create a Betway account, top right corner. The more money you put, the more chance you have to make more money. As you can see on the green, so many options. And guys, the cool thing is, there are even more options, more games. Guys, ready to play?
Let's go.
Are you sure about... Okay.
You always do this to me.
Wait.
This are you sure questions.
Okay, so think about where you're going now.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. So you know where you're going?
I know where I'm going.
Kobe, you know where you're going?
I know.
I'm still going to ask you if you're sure. Okay, so you're playing Soccer Striker. Let's go. Who are you playing as today? Kai Havertz?
Yeah, let's go with Havertz today. Let's go with Havertz today.
Okay, he scored in the Champions League final, right?
That's right.
Okay, middle, left, or right?
Middle. Today I'm going middle. I haven't been middle before.
Okay, hear them shout in the background. Are you sure?
Middle. Let's go.
Bad boys always go middle. Let's see. Wow. It doesn't mean
Chelsea's win the Premier League.
This doesn't mean
Chelsea's win the Premier League.
This doesn't mean Chelsea's going to do anything here. Chalo, where you going?
No pressure, man. You.
All right. Okay. I'm not going to ask him to be sure because I know my brother is sure.
Oh, wow.
Right. Let's go. And it seems like recently you guys have been making a lot of money.
He always loses to me. That one. You know, we saw TV.
Charlie, what's up for the weekend, man? Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday. Saturday, I'm going to be at the 3-day youth event.
Oh, they're coming through.
That's right. So I'm going to be there. Come through, man. Let's go. Let's support the gang.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So that's me. And then Sunday, I'm chilling at home.
That's 3-day youth as a family, man. They're dope.
That's right.
Super dope. And I saw the inception of it, you know.
Exactly.
It's incredible to see what they're doing. Charlie, what are you up to this weekend?
Me at day house.
You sure?
Big shouts to my homies when they watch at home.
Shout out to baby girl.
To the beat. Oh, I don't get any baby girl. I beg. Big shouts to my homies when they watch.
Guys that come on this show. Guys that come on this show. I'm going to be at all your weddings.
Wow.
I'm going to be at all your weddings.
Your weddings first.
Guys, quick commercial break. I have my guest coming up. Stay tuned.
Party people, Beach Massive, get ready because La Boma Beach Resort is the venue this August. We start off on Thursday, the 4th of August, Founders Day, with Chief One and the KK Party at the beach from 10 a.m. till you pass out. 30 Ghana Cedis regular and 100 Ghana Cedis VIP. Then we take it to Sunday, 7th August with the beach party featuring megastar Kitty and friends. Girls wanna have fun. 50 Ghana Cedis regular and 100 Ghana Cedis VIP from 10 a.m. till you bounce. 2 days of non-stop raving at La Boma Beach Resort, 4th and 7th August. Brought to you by McNeil Consults and La Boma Beach with media partner Y1079 FM.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
Welcome back, guys. Now, these gentlemen I'm having on here, I was saying earlier on, I've seen the inception of what they're doing, the growth, the platforms they're on, the lives they're touching. You know, they say they're for the youth. So today we're going to find out. I have Free the Youth in the house. Shall I want to be Free? How you doing, bro?
Bro.
Shall introduce yourself? Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Kwekuma Poch from Free the Youth, you know.
Nice, nice.
I'm Joel, co-founder of Free the Youth.
You guys are always late, so I'm not surprised you're here. But, Charlie, thank you guys so much for coming through. Like I said, we've known each other way back, you know, when Free the Youth began.
If you were rocking Free the Youth for your old
Yeah, I don't know, I haven't got any Free the Youth stuff lately. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to get some stuff from them, but I'm very proud of you and what you're doing. You have an event coming up. Before we get to that, Free the Youth. Why the name Free the Youth? You could have used any other name. Why the name Free the Youth?
I still keep asking myself why the name Free the Youth, because I'm an elderly person I met once was asking me, what's the name of the company? I'm like, Free the Youth. And for like a minute, he was just thinking, why do you guys, where from the name Free the Youth? So it was like, we're born for this, you know. We're born to bring the youth together, try to let them know anything they have. They could utilize it and make their dreams bigger. So we are all for the youth. We try to bridge the Western culture and the African culture. We are the bridge. We are trying to bridge that gap. So Free the Youth is a whole movement. It's a culture. It's a whole lot. It's not just about it.
Do you want to add something?
Yeah, adding up to what my brother said, like it's all about empowerment. You know, we are trying to empower all African youth to penetrate into the world art scene, because right now we are in like a global village.
Yeah, we are.
And we made it out from the internet. We are like internet babies. So we're trying to like transfer that same empowerment we had to empower ourselves to the rest of the African youth and let them know that anything you want, you put your mind to, you can make it work.
Do you think right now, creatively, the youth is as empowered as can be, or there's more to be done in terms of, you know, the content we're putting out, in terms of being involved in discussions, conversations that involve us by the government, by people in power, by the gatekeepers, so to speak? Do you think that's happening right now?
But I think, who are the gatekeepers, if I may ask? Who do you think?
The people before us.
Oh, okay.
Or are there even any gatekeepers?
I feel like the youth have hope, but they are not empowered yet. Like, they don't have spaces, like they don't have like space, like art spaces they can just go and have like information, tools, mentorship they need to like create something. We don't have enough resources here. Like, the government is not investing in the creative arts, you know. Like, we are lucky to have like a space where we can always go create, have a store but a lot of young people like us don't have this opportunity.
Okay, so the thing is, you guys have created this opportunity for yourself, basically.
Yeah.
What do you think you did right? Because I'm sure you're not the only ones who are, churning out your own content. But success-wise, you guys are extremely successful. So the thing is, and the key for me is, you guys have really empowered yourselves.
Yeah.
Now the youth who want to be like Free the Youth, what do you think they can do to some extent to be like you guys?
They should just stop complaining and stop relying on others, you know.
That's deep.
Yeah,
And then you
just focus, consistent.
You have the vision, you just get the right team, consistency, you work hard, you utilize any little opportunity you get, you feel me?
Yeah.
And any small opportunity you get, just utilize it, make the best out of it, you know. It wouldn't be the best, but just do your best.
Yeah, I mean, I like what you're saying in that regard, because I've never met a rich man who said, depend on the government.
No.
I've never met a rich man who said, don't work for yourself. You have to work for yourself. You have to have multiple sources of income. Exactly. So, okay, now when it comes to Free the Youth, you guys are dabbled in music, in fashion, everything. If someone wants to be a part of Free the Youth, is there anything they have to do to be a part of the movement?
So right now the circle is tight, so it can't be part of the movement, but it can be part of the community.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Because the movement is too tight right now.
Okay. Okay, so there's someone who wants to be part, like it's not even possible.
We are taking interns though. We are taking interns, like for the work side, we are taking people to work with us, you know. So to work with Frida, you like if you're a creative graphic designer.
Charlie, this is a conglomerate. This is a business.
Yeah,
business.
It's
Wow.
a whole business. Crazy.
Yeah, because to hear about interns, again, young guys doing your thing, very proud of you. Now, you guys had a great relationship with Virgil. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, we lost a great mind, a great person. You know, he touched so many lives with what he was doing, just like you guys are trying to do. How did that relationship come about, and how difficult was it for you guys to deal with his passing?
Virgil was like a big brother, mentor to us. He was always checking up, always giving us ideas, always trying to like get us to do something, you know. And like, luckily enough, we designed like a 13-piece collection with him.
Wow.
Which is like in the works. But with Virgil, it was more of like, I think he knew he was sick, but he didn't, so he was always sharing, you know, always encouraging. Everything he knew, he shared with us, you know. And that has made us also like, that has also empowered us and also giving us like a bigger, a broader like vision to like go harder and make it work for the whole
an impact,
Africa.
right?
Yeah,
Awesome,
like
awesome.
impact.
Very proud of you guys for that. So, like I said, you guys have dabbled in so many things. Now, events. You guys have a very big event coming up.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
Okay, so it's about the upcycling event where, you know, all this tantamount to stuff. I mean, you already know when people don't buy, people are not able to buy again, they just dump it into the sea and all the environmental whatever.
Yeah.
So we just want to change that narrative where all these clothes are going to come back. You're going to print FTY, one of one FTY piece. You print it yourself. Like it's a workshop.
You print it yourself?
Yeah, it's a workshop.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's a workshop.
FTY, one of one piece is yours. You just take it.
So you can have the only design ever, depending on how you print it.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are doing something else, man.
So all this stuff that was supposed to be thrown into the sea is gonna come back, and we just
nice.
And to add up, we can't fix the whole environmental issue of people dumping in the sea, but we want to take a lot of clothes, a lot of good fabrics, and we are taking like the best of the thrift clothes, you know, and to let them know that, listen, you can also transform this clothes into, you can also like upcycle clothes or recycle clothes, just like how we recycle plastic and all that, you know.
What do you guys think, before you leave me, what do you guys think about the Ghana fashion scene right now?
I think the Ghana fashion scene is really growing. Like, it's really growing because each and every day if you wake up, you see people, you see kids trying to do something, you see new brands popping out, and then, as you said, there's no gatekeeper.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's a very interesting discussion. I'm sure next time when we have you on, we're going to discuss that.
Yeah, if there was a gatekeeper, we wouldn't go through some struggles, you feel me? We'll just go to them.
That's true.
And then we'll just speak to them.
That's true.
Yo, big brother, just give us the blueprint. Now there's no blueprint. You have to find your own blueprint and then work towards.
What do you think about this whole, this one is very interesting for me, this whole Benkun original fake, this whole conversation that's been going on the internet? Because, I mean, you guys are in the space, people look up to you, we're speaking about role models. What do you guys think about that whole conversation?
I think it's a good conversation to bring out because, like, we talk with a lot of brands internationally, Adidas, Nike, and they want to invest in Ghana, but they always be like, oh, your people can't afford our sneakers, or people can't, you know. So I think that initiative is good to like encourage people to buy original.
Yeah, we can't sit here and say it's good to buy fake stuff.
Yeah.
Because if we have products, like think about it, like if we have products, right? Like what you guys are doing, and there's a knockoff. You wouldn't be happy if I bought the knockoff. Again, but the thing is, even for original stuff, they're affordable ones.
No, for me, I think if we had accessibility to all of this original stuff, people would purchase it. Because you want to purchase it right now you have to go online, buy. But then if you have it, I want to buy this, I just walk to the shop and then
let's go grab the Nike store.
I mean, we have to have more of this conversation.
Because there's originals which are less expensive.
True. Shout out to Fire Stick, man. He's been preaching. He's like the spearhead of the movement. You know, shout out to him.
Yeah. So the fake and original, I think that's why Free the Youth is there. We are coming. So
that's the thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
So buy Free the Youth.
Exactly.
Yeah. Buy Free the Youth. Buy Free the Youth.
Or come to the upcycle event and get your own Free the Youth.
Yeah, Charlie. Very proud of you guys. Always going to support you as much as possible. Is there anything you want to add before you leave us?
This Saturday we are having our cycling event at Concrete Jungle from 10:30 a.m. to whenever you want to go home. Just pull up, let's have fun. After the printing, we're just gonna sit, have a chat, drink. Nice. You know, it's a whole vibe.
Catching a vibe, right?
Yeah. So everybody just pull up and shout out to everybody supporting the movement. R.I.P. Shays. Big shout out to Kelly, Boachi, Prince, like everybody in the team making this happen. You know, it's all love out here. Free you.
Nice.
Yeah, I also want to add up to it that like the tickets are available, the coupons, like it's a free event, like everybody can come. But to get your own shirt to print yourself, we have coupons for it. And we have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. So with each category gives you like access to particular clothes, and the platinum gives you access to all the clothes at the venue. So you have denim, hoodie, shirts, flannel, like. Everything is here.
Damn.
You're making it yourself there.
I want to look like these guys. I need to go to these events, man. But Charlie, once again, I mean, we said this earlier. Let me just reiterate. For the fact that you guys are doing this for yourself, you know, I love what Kweku said, you know, the blueprint. You can create it yourself. You can create it yourself. Charlie, very proud of you. And again, please, whenever you have something, please come through. This is your house.
Yes, sir.
This is your house. This is your house. Guys, I'm not leaving just yet. I have another artist coming through. He's doing very well, you know. He's also creating the blueprint for himself. So we're going to have that conversation. Stay tuned in.
Amsterdam flow. She had a lollipop up in the coffee shop. She caught me staring at the sexy ring in her nose. I know I'll never score if I don't take a shot. If I don't pull the trigger, then I might not ever know. I think I got a target at my 6 o'clock. So fuck, here we go. Parlez-vous français? Ciao bella. Como si no habla inglés? Ciao bella. Ovitas en parlez-vous français? Ciao bella. Como si no habla inglés. Ciao bella, ovitas.
Super fly, smoking hot, we got super hot. Not a word, just sexy eyes. Ciao bella, super fly, smoking hot, we got super hot. Not a word, just sexy eyes. Super fly.
Ciao bella. Hi Bella, I know you won't make you treat me like a brother. If the shoe fits, you can be my Cinderella. Ella, oh Emma, s'il vous plaît, give me time and place and I will see you there. And if you there, man, feel like we tattoo on your left shoulder. Oh baby, give me chills and you kill me fever. Me no one know what I get. No other girl can satisfy me.
Party people, Beach Massive, get ready cause La Boma Beach Resort is the venue this August. We start off on Thursday, the 4th of August, Founders Day with Chief One and the KK Party at the beach from 10 a.m. till you pass out. 30 Ghana Cedis regular and 100 Ghana Cedis VIP. Then we take it to Sunday, 7th August with the beach party featuring megastar Kitty and friends.
Girls wanna have fun.
50 Ghana Cedis regular and 100 Ghana Cedis VIP from 10 a.m. till you bounce. 2 days of non-stop raving at La Boma Beach Resort, 4th and 7th August. Brought to you by McNeil Consults and La Boma Beach with media partner Y1079 FM.
Smoking hot, we got super hot. Not a word, sexy eyes, super fly. Super fly, super fly. Smoking hot, we got super hot. Not a word, sexy eyes.
I have that guy on the horse in the studio. Beku, how you doing?
What is the
Charlie,
business,
it's been too long, man. What have you been up to?
Charlie,
man, my guy, I'm hurt, man. We bros.
Don't be hurt. Don't be hurt. Listen, you bigging up yourself, doing great things.
Thank
I had
you.
to take a little bit of time to, you know what I mean, make sure I can come and match you. With it, so.
Charlie, let me just say I'm very proud of you for what you've been doing as an artist. You know, that song Kitty did amazing numbers. You know, reach. But tell us a little bit about Beku, the music you make, and you as an artist.
If I can give just a brief summary, I'm gonna say that first of all, I'm a Ghanaian, just like all of us. But we have this little opportunity and blessing. I've traveled a little bit around the world, and what that does is, no matter where you're from, it gives you a little bit of perspective. So we learned a couple things out here in this white man's world and doing what we do. And just trying to, you know what I mean, ultimately just come back and just make ourselves as great as we can be. Like Ghana, so, you know.
Yeah, why now, though? Because someone watching this might say, oh, he's in America. Man, all of us want to go there and have all these platforms. Why did you think it was so important for you to come home, to do your thing, to represent the motherland? And trust me, wherever this guy is, he's always talking about Ghana, the culture, you know, the movement. Why is that so important for you?
Pan-Africanism or just promoting Africa is important because the world is changing. And we all grew up in a world where we had kind of different impressions of different things. And as we were growing as Africans, we kind of had to grow up in a little bit of a different way to learn who we are. But as things are going faster and the internet is changing, I think it's very important because we are at the forefront to know who we are, like how dope we are, how fly we are. And I just wanted to make that a part of my, like, and you're part of it. Like we've done our thing out there. We've helped them. We've made money for them. I just want to be able to do that for us, so that we can shine just as we're supposed.
What do you think about? I want to say Ghana, but I think I should say African music scene right now. See what our Nigerian brothers are doing. We see what our Ghanaian brothers and sisters are doing. You know, Sarkodie, all these other artists. What our South African brothers are doing. It's always been a wonderful time. Awesome time to be African, but now more of a light is being shed on our stories. The Woman King, Black Panther, you know, Charlie, it's good right now.
It's crazy, and this is what I'm talking about. It's like the world very quickly, because of information, we get to see things, and now we're like, our story hasn't been told, but now people get to kind of see us, and it's like what is happening, and before you realize, you get to look and be like, oh no, these dudes is really dope, bro. Shatta Wale did a song with Beyonce. Beyonce. Let's keep it 100 with us on Earth. It's the biggest artist in the world. Like Kitty came through with Tiger. You know what I mean? Stonebwoy is Grammy nominations. We got things are happening. I guess if we're in it in a small way, but I just want to inform people because we are that powerful. And I just want us to claim who we are.
Yeah. And to you, that's what you're doing. You're claiming your power. You know, your Afrocentric vibe. It's awesome. The music and all this is led, you know, the combination of all the things you've been through is leading to the new music, to the album. Tell us about this. Music will manifest. Tell us about all of this.
Man, so, and you know my story a little bit. I've traveled a little bit, but coming back to Ghana is like a relearning process because Ghana, we're very specific with our culture. No matter who we are, no matter how far you go. When you come back to Ghana, Jai, you fall the inside.
Very true.
So I had to kind of relearn to get back and really adjust to the John. And I've been blessed in the sense that because of our history, these people like Kitty, Adina, Manifest, some of the great artists we have out here have embraced me and kind of just given me an opportunity to learn a little bit. You know, the Yankee, and sometimes we didn't come with too much little vim. I had to come humble myself a little bit because it was like, Kitty was out here. Kwame Eugene, he drove up in the gold Range Rover. I was like, okay, let me relax myself a little bit, find out what's going on.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy because I get to learn from these brothers and we share this dope shit. And it's popping. And shout out to Nigeria, too, because they doing their thing. It's like you can't take that away from superstars.
Yeah, superstars. And so tell us about the album, man. How many songs? When is it dropping? This song Manifest, man.
9 songs on the album. It's called Warrior King. Warrior King means Ghana. Did you know that? Do you know what
Warrior
the name?
King means Ghana?
Did you know what the name Ghana means?
Nah, never.
It means
never. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. So Google is available. It's your friend.
Wow. Wow, thanks you for educating me. And I'm sure a lot of people watching this, if they'd admit it, they didn't know. But that's why you're here, right?
That's what it's about. So Warrior King is from the ancient civilization of Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah brought it down. It's a title. It means you are the warrior king. You're the leader of a nation. And that's why he named it. So that's what we're trying to represent. Warrior Kings, 9 songs. I got Manifest on there, Kitty on there, Adina's on there with me, Yapano's on there with me. These are all good friends of mine. And the ultimate objective is I want to create an album that can stand next to Beyonce or Jay-Z. And you don't have to say it's African. You just be like, yo, that's, excuse me. It's very dope.
That ish is dope.
Yeah. And then after that, you go, oh, he's African. And that's it. We're just trying to sit at the table with the greats.
Nice. So is it on all platforms? When is it dropping? Can
all
we pre-order
platforms. Sake of Money is out right now with my boy M. Dot. Shout out to M. Dot. He's killing the world. He's in tour in Europe right now. It's on all platforms, you know what I mean?
Nice.
It's getting a lot of love, so we just trying to do our
Charlie,
best.
please go and support it. Where can we find you on social media?
Beku W Music.
Nice.
Everywhere.
It's out there. So let's enjoy his new music, and whenever he has some dope stuff, I'm sure he's going to bring it. This is your home. Please come through. Anything you want to promote, we're here to support you. And as a brother, I'm very appreciative for what you're doing for the African music scene and the fact that you're so important to support Ghana and Africa the way you are. I'm very proud of you.
Before I go, I'm very proud of you too, brother. You are really helping us do this thing the right way, man. I think that
Thank you. I got
we got to make sure we do it.
We got some stuff to do. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man.
Sick of money, big money, talk real money, sick of money, big money, talk real money, sick of money, me I know they talk plenty, me I know they rush, if you rush you go push, monkey they whack by plenty. A boony they chop, a real man they chop, and a man with the weight, yeah man. African with the hustle, to your man say this be my soul, cause all my people for it. Yeah, all my people for it. We day on our feet, every day of the week. Feeding our family, find you, we day on the beat. And the chopping is sweet, my lord, it be sick of money, sick of money, in the streets. Sick of money, how we go eat? You know we go eat. Sick of money, in the streets. Sick of money, big money talk, real money talk. Sick of money, big money talk, real money talk. Sick of money,